state of Arizona. And throughout his 39-year career, he's had a lot of roles: general manager, coach, managing general partner, chief executive officer, chairman, and of course his influence on this great game has landed Jerry in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. And of course tonight, that's why we're all here at halftime, to honor Jerry and place him in the Ring of Honor. Now, I said we're going to have a lot of memories here tonight because there are a lot of guys I want you to say hello to. A lot of former players have been here to make this a special night for Jerry, and we certainly want you to meet each and every one of them. And I'm going to ask him just to stand up as we move along here. And, boy, there are a lot of familiar faces here, for sure. And just stand up and wave. John Shoemate, Cedric Sabatos, A.C. Green, Wayman Tisdale, Eddie Johnson, Jeff Hornacek, the Thundering Herd, Gar Hurd, Tim Kempton, Dick Van Arsdale, and Mark West. Okay, guys, thank you. And not to be denied in the second row, here is Leapin' Lamar Green, Jeff Cook, Vinny Del Negro, Clem the Gem Haskins, Paul Silas, and Bernard Thompson, James Edwards, Keith Erickson, Jimmy Fox, and Neil Walk. All right. And as we continue on, Joel Kramer, Rich Kelly, Charlie Scott, Alvin Scott, Charles Pittman, Tim Perry, Kyle Macy, Nigel Knight, Corky Calhoun, Mike Bratz, Dennis Autry. How about that? Great to have these guys here tonight. All former Sons. Oh, brother. Wow. Now, let's meet Jerry's family in attendance here tonight, and a good-sized family it is. Kofi Autry's here, Rich and Rosemary Howell, Travis and Kathy Holcomb, Chrissy and Scott Brubaker, Brian Colangelo, and of course Joni, Mrs. Joan Colangelo, Jerry's wife. And the extended family and friends and grandkids, welcome to all of you. And I know Jerry's so pleased to have you here to join this evening with him. As I mentioned, we have some people here that we want to introduce that already have been honored here at the Ring of Honor. You know all of them again. The Flying Dutchman, Dick Van Arsdale. The Oklahoma Kid, Alvin Adams. Here's Westy, Poachwall Westfall. The man with the velvet touch, Walter Davis. Tom Chambers. KJ, Kevin Johnson. The Prost, Joe Prosky. Thunder Dan Marley. Sir Charles Barkley. Mrs. Cotton Fitzsimmons. Thank you, gentlemen. Great to have you here. Well, all of these gentlemen here have received this honor, and certainly well deserved. Right now, I would like to call up certainly one of the all-time greats ever to wear a Phoenix Suns uniform. He was on that great 92-93 finals team in the NBA. He was inducted into the Ring of Honor in 2001. He wore number 7 proudly in a Suns uniform. KJ, Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson.
Thank you very much. It's great to be back in Phoenix, Arizona. My life changed back in February in 1988 when I was traded happily from the Cleveland Cavaliers to the Phoenix Suns. It's really difficult to sum up in 2 minutes a man's life and the impact that he's had on a community and an organization, especially if you're talking about Jerry Colangelo. So let me start with the easy stuff. Jerry is a man of honor. He's a man of integrity. He's a man of faith. He's a man of action. And first and foremost, he's a family man. And his family, his extended family, his family here, they mean everything to him. And he has shown that to us time and time again. We all know some of the great accomplishments that Jerry has done over the years. He's accomplished much in the Phoenix Sun organization. He's built 2 stadiums. He's helped revitalize our city. He's brought a level of enthusiasm and hope to Phoenix that we've never had before. He's brought people and teams here. He's brought titles, except for one that we're still working on. He's brought players to this city who throughout decades have made up great teams and gave us great moments. He's a shrewd businessman with a sense of civic responsibility. He has endured everything over a 39-year period, going on 40, the vacillations of ups and downs. And when I was trying to figure out what would his legacy be for all of us, there's 2 things that come to mind. His legacy is the relationships that he has built, which is a tribute to all his former players and people that he has impacted over the years. We need to give all these players a round of applause because these are people that are Jerry's kids. So his relationships will be his legacy. And also, when I first came to Phoenix, there was only one freeway. There was no Martin Luther King holiday. There was no downtown. Jerry Colangelo single-handedly had a vision for this valley that no matter who comes after him will be standing on his shoulders, whether they realize it or not. Jerry Colangelo for me was a father figure, and today's very emotional for a lot of reasons. And many of you will never know the things that he has done for people behind the scenes for years. And it's just something that I wish I could share. And the impact that he's had on me as a person, as a young man, will be indelible. And Jerry's Italian, so I'm going to do my best to read something in Italian. I'm probably going to butcher it, so don't hold me to it. A famous Italian poet named Horace once said, "La vita e la morte una questione di aspettativa." Life is largely a matter of expectation. Jerry Colangelo's legacy is the fact that he gave us all a sense of possibility. He helped us all see what we could not even see for ourselves. God bless Jerry Colangelo.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, KJ.